Hi everybody! Today we're going to be playing Monster Con. Now for those of you who aren't familiar with the Monster Prom game series, I need to tell you right now there is going to be sexual content and innuendos and crude jokes and a lot of not appropriate things. This is not a family-friendly video. I don't market myself as family-friendly. This is the least family-friendly video I've ever fucking made. I kept sitting there going, oh god, can I post this? But here it is! Ah, SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention. But for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many... It was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. We weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belonged. There's been discussions with my friends about how this is me. His name is Papaya, and Papaya is his color, and Warm Walter is his name. Naturally we are Station. Oh.
Sounds sweet.
But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. Hold on. We're gonna be drinking a lot of water. At the end of those 4 days, the after-party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam de Linecourt, 400-ish, a vampire hipster whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, 24, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved.
Count your days, fuckers.
Omen, 25, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
Nico Sharp, 22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
And April 1st, 24, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We'd had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Oh god. Feel good fanfics. I can't do sad ones. Magical girls with a dark twist, obviously. And well-earned redemption arcs, sure. Top 3 favorite weird, him, and the evil one. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long. Making our own comic! We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Yeah, see, I've played part of the way through, with Ghost, who hasn't been in a YouTube video since, like, the beginning of the channel. Wow. But has been... No, hasn't been in anything since, like, the beginning, except for Twitch chat. Ghost is my partner. Romance. Sure. That's, like, the whole point of this game. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long. But then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start.
My.
His voice is a lot deeper than mine, and I think that's a little rude. Oh, wow! Look at him! him. You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick! The bathrooms are gross. But if you know a thing about bathrooms, it's that using them always ensures +2 boldness. It's the main reason why people use them. I don't think so, but sure. Some things never change. Although that is the place to get boldness in the first one, I think, so. Later you're hanging out in the courtyard with your pals when you see a group of people smacking each other with foam weapons. It's a soft combat club.
Ooh, I fucking love this.
Alright, are we excited? Why is Nico like Goku? Anyway, are we excited for my voices for characters? Look, violence is happening. Can we join? I'm down to try it. Do you think they'd let me use a broadsword? I've always thought of myself as a broadsword guy.
You'll need the broadest sword they have to defeat me. I'm taking you down.
They look like they have an anime voice. Actually, can I? No, okay. Nico and Doug take up their foam weapons, enter the arena, and start fighting. Doug swings at Nico, who falls dramatically to the ground. Wow, Doug. Good swing. On one hand, I am moderately sad that Nico is dead now, as I had grown fond of them. But on the other hand, I am happy that you finally embraced violence. Nico stands up and laughs.
Haha, you're a fool if you think that's enough to take me down.
Wait, how the hell did Nico survive such a blow? Do they possess some immortal-like power they haven't disclosed so far? They're only foam weapons, Omen. Nobody's really getting hurt.
What? That is a highly ineffective material for weapons. Who's the idiot blacksmith behind this joke?
That was...
Wow, Nico. That was fun and safe. Good match.
Totally. Hey, Omen, Seishin, we're done here. Wanna try?
Of course. Come, Seishin. Let us show these weaklings a proper duel. Luckily, I always carry my own weapons, so I can easily avoid such blunders. What? Doug lends you the foam broadsword, which doesn't make you feel protected against Omen, and she's carrying what is absolutely a very real morning star. How the hell are you going to survive this? The whole legs have taught you it's all about dodge, parry, roll. Since you aren't good at dodging or parrying, it's time to roll all around Omen. Maybe the trick for soft combat is those soft skills they taught you on your last job. Active listening, emotional intelligence, and some time management. Souls-likes. This is a gaming channel. Souls-likes. Good plan. You roll around the arena like an armadillo on crack. Omen swings wildly, but she can't land a single hit. With every missed hit, she gets madder.
Stop it! Stay still so I can hit you, damn it!
Aw, no, Omen, don't hit me. I'm just an little cinnamon roll. Chad, I'm so sorry.
Gah, I don't even know what that means, and it pissed me off.
Don't you like my fancy rolling, Omen? It's so fancy, they should call me the Rolls Royce.
Shut up!
Hey, Omen. Hey, Omen. Omen, guess what? Do you know what my favorite type of music is?
Cowboy stuff.
Cowboy stuff.
It was...
Oh, I bet it's country. I always thought they use a big country energy.
Nope, it's rockin' roll.
Get it?
Seishin, you're the most annoying opponent I have ever faced. I'm going to smash your stupid skull open. Just when I can catch you, bastards. Omen slowly collapses to the ground and passes out from exhaustion. Seems like that real metal morning star was heavy. You help Omen off the battlefield and back to your friends. You feel like you must have earned her respect now that you've bested her in soft combat. You look shattered, Omen. Do you want to go grab food? Maybe some sushi rolls? I'm going to fucking kill you. Omen tries to choke you to death, but she's so exhausted it only kills you a little bit. Adorable! You gain 2 fun for resorting to video game logic, but lose 2 charm. They saw you rolling and they were definitely hating.
Take my hand.
Main creativity. Which is over here. Oh my gosh! I know this one. I also feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Lounging around the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room. Con artist meeting. Awesome! You learn lots of cool techniques. They feel much more like scams, but who are you to judge what is and isn't art? You gain 2 creativity, learning to bend truth to make a quick buck. Yeah, it wasn't a con artist meeting. It was a con artist meeting. You're chilling in the courtyard with Zoe and Omen when you spot Doug in a crowd. Is he mingling? Oh, that's not like him. You get closer to investigate.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Hey guys, let me introduce you to my new friends. They're hardcore fans of Stuck in the Underhouse like me. Just go with it, please.
Yeah, Doug's a shit. He looks like Frack the wisecracking skeleton. Come on, Doug. Say his catchphrase. Can't crack the frack.
Yeah, Frack. I totally know what you mean.
I do not. You haven't played Stuck in the Underhouse? Well, you know what? Ah, nah, bird. Right, Doug?
Yeah, of course.
Someone give me a knife.
Zoe, these people are supremely annoying. Can I stab them repeatedly? That'd be taking it a bit too far. Some fandoms can be toxic, but let's not rush to judgment. What's your favorite gameplay anecdote? Mine was when we sent a death threat to that streamer for playing it on easy mode. She shattered pants. It was a total frack fest. Oops. Frack fest, another fan says. But I liked it even better when we doxed that fake fan who had drawn a picture of Frack eating ass. Can you believe it, Doug?
No.
Totally. You should have remembered not to frack the crack.
Dude, you're saying it wrong. You're lucky we met you IRL or I'd be doxing you right now. I stand corrected. We need to save Doug before he gets bullied. Or worse, he becomes an asshole too.
Trust carnicinization. How the fuck do you say that? Trust carcinization, a proven form of convergent evolution in which non-crab non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. You wait long enough, these fuckers will become crabs and leave Doug alone. Save Doug from this toxic fandom by introducing him to a much cooler, safer one. Fans of cocaine. No. You look up an article on carcinization and show it to Zoe.
Okay, this is the coolest shit I've ever read, but I wouldn't get too excited. Like, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it usually takes a really long time for evolution to have discernible effects. Silence, Zoe! Station is writing a bright future where we all have exoskeletons and built-in weapons, and you are spoiling it! I beseech you! Tell us more about it!
Before you realize it, you're all eating ramen deep into conversation on carcinization.
But according to this, carcinization happens due to environmental factors. I don't think the con is a suitable environment, but I watched these fuckers. But I wanted these fuckers turned into crabs now! Give me crabs or give me permission to stab them! Give me crabs or give me death! Crap, we forgot about Doug and it's been 2 hours! He could be full-blown toxic fan by now.
You get back to the lobby and find Doug all alone.
Doug, where are your friends?
Doug points to the ground. He's surrounded by crabs.
The time has come! Fight amongst yourselves, you magnificent creatures!
Everyone turned into a crab with me. Is this a new form of rejection I wasn't aware of?
Don't worry, Doug. When our time comes, we'll all become crabs and live happily ever after.
Hooray? Your scientific knowledge got rid of those idiots, so you gain 2 smarts. Unfortunately, you also lose 2 fun.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Real. We're just a sleepy guy. At the stand, you find a fanzine vendor. You ask her what her zines are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one of her fanzines. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. Yeah, no, chat. So the real reason that we do this here, me and you, here on camera. Yeah, you right there. I want to see
how long it takes until I find a fan edit of myself. You buy a copy. Dang, some of these pics you haven't even seen before. You're bowled over by your own two charm. You're checking out the stands of the merch hall when Liam and Doug start fawning over the gachapon vending machines. Oh, gotcha. You're doing gotcha. Okay.
Liam, check out this one. This gachapon is filled with ID photos of random people.
So authentic.
Okay, so you can hear that he just talks like a normal guy. I'm making him British. I'm making him British. What a brilliant concept. It forces us to look at strangers with fresh eyes to truly notice them. Who are these people? Are they targets assigned to the buyer to find and murder them? No. You just collect the pictures. Oh, her voice is gonna be so rough. I'm fucking up my throat for you guys. Are you happy? Oh. Oh, I understand. Wait. No, I don't.
Okay, these specific gachas may not be your thing, but look at these. Buff birds. They're birds, but they're very muscular.
I admire a plastic bird's physique as much as I respect a tree's existence.
So, a lot?
No, I hate trees. And I would never waste my hard-stolen money on them or these useless playthings. Yeah, okay, her voice I may not be able to do very well consistently, but we'll try.
But gachas are so much better than trees. Will you at least try if Station buys you one?
That I can do, if only for the pleasure of seeing him squander his meager savings. That's your cue to empty your wallet on the vending machine, because you do whatever people tell you. Turns out you can only afford one. Which one will turn Omen into a die-hard gachapon fan? Go for the gacha that wows everyone. Little creature. She wants the little creature. Tokyo, Japan, in the offices of a big gacha company. Gacha designer Soichi Fukubi is a nervous wreck. He's supposed to submit a design for a new gacha series by tomorrow, and he has nothing.
Fukubi-san, you better have a hit gacha by tomorrow morning, or the only thing that will be left of you will be your ID photo.
I won't disappoint you, Mr. Takayama. On my honor. After a long ride home, Fukube meets his brother, who has taken him in during this rough patch.
Come on, Soichi, you got this. Inspiration will strike you at the last minute, I'm sure of it.
Dejected, Fukube stares in his face in the mirror. Suddenly, a strange figure appears behind his reflection. The figure whispers, "You know what you have to do." I can't. You can. And you know you will. The figure replies. It's almost midnight and time is running out. Fukube visits his brother.
Soichi, what's wrong? Can I help you?
Yes. Yes, you can. His voice trembles. He starts doing strange hand gestures as though performing a spell.
Shuichi, what are you doing?
Forgive me, brother. An explosion of color and light swallows Fukube's brother, frozen in place as he realizes his terrible fate. Anyway, back to the con!
Whoa, look at that expression of pure dread and horror.
It is sublimely realistic.
Yeah, but they're just silly little toys. You can put them on your desk and look at them while you're working.
Yes, Omen, that's the magic of gotchas. You have a point. This horrified visage will make me laugh and keep me motivated to inflict pain and suffering wherever I go. That sounds like a win in your book. Being too smart for knowing what tickles Omen's fancy. And yet, you can't avoid taking another look at the gacha. Yeah, you lose 2 fun. I already did fun, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't do fun. You can do fun. I'm excited to attend our roundtable on roundtables. What a fascinating subject. You discuss the various circumferences of table, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat around round tables of old. You also talk plenty of shit about square and rectangular tables. Fuck right angles! You gain 2 fun because circles are the most hilarious shape, am I right? Sure. You know, I was hoping that we would get to April. Because April's voice is the easiest. You, Zoe, Omen, and Doug team up for an epic game of Flutterball, the legendary fantasy sport from the Alice Summerwind series. Doug is trying to explain the rules to Omen.
So in the novels, the players pass the Flutterball with their mind powers, and whoever succeeds at 20 consecutive mind passes wins.
Excellent! I finally have a chance to witness Zoe tearing a mortal's mind to shreds with her eldritch powers. that wouldn't be fair. Not everyone has mind powers, so instead we use our hands and make a whoosh sound. Oh. Serves me right for having expectations. Hey nerds, ready to get your asses kicked? You turn to see the opposite team. 4 dudes who look like they just got out of a frat house.
Hi guys, good to meet some fellow Alice Summerwind fans.
Alice Summer, who? I don't speak nerd, you nerds! Wait, aren't you here to play Flutterball? Duh! And me, Tyler, Dylan, and other Tyler are gonna kick your fucking ass into a keg stand to celebrate! Alright guys, just remember to do the whoosh sound and we'll probably be fine. The match begins, and you're immediately not fine. As promised, you get your asses kicked by Tyler, Dylan, other Tyler, and the other guy whose name is probably Cody. Awesome, says probably Cody. I knew playing stupid nerd sports would help us keep our sports scholarships. Oops, Olympians are represent. Fuck.
Guys, what are we gonna do? I keep saying whoosh, but my mind passes are weak for some reason.
They might be slightly stronger, but we've got a weapon they don't have. My knife. No, man, our knowledge of the franchise. God damn it, Zoe, why do you never choose violence? I bet there's some Flutterball rule that can give us an edge over them, no matter how strong they are. Station, any ideas? Add a dog to your team. Little do they know, it says nowhere in the novels that a dog cannot play this sport. Shoot them in their knees and tell them it's a rule. It's not, but since they haven't read the novels, they don't know. Dog. Him! A dog who needed a home. Here, I found this disgusting hound licking an empty wow, I can't read. Here, I found this disgusting hound licking an empty bag of fries. A team who needed another player. Oh my gosh! Hey, this dog is great at catching. Here, whoosh. And the fantasy sport that brought them together. That's not fucking fair, ref! A dog can't play whatever this stupid sport is.
The rulebook is clear. There's nothing against a dog playing Flutterball as long as he says whoosh. Woo!
Wow.
He just said it.
He's not saying whoosh, he's clearly saying woof.
This summer, get ready to root for the underdogs.
Oh, the dog just bit my balls! Nothing in the novels.
Nothing in the novels against that either, the ref says. And the literal dog.
Did you see that? The mongrel just bit Dylan's genitalia. Finally, some violence.
Flutterbot is coming soon to a theater near you.
You ain't too fun for resorting to the inclusion of a dog in a sport, but you lose your boldness for not resorting to guns. Sure. That was the full thing.
You think there's a hot coat in
I wish, buddy. Alright, we're gonna sit with April because we haven't gotten to- Oh, but this isn't to we're gonna sit with April. Because if we sit with April, she's gonna get included in scenes. Board game night. You and April have a great game night. You decide to play charades. April wipes the floor with you. You could have foreseen this, since clowns and mimes are probably related to some degree. Still, it was fun watching her silently devour a whole rotisserie chicken. It's gonna start putting her into scenes now.
The perfect coffee table.
Before getting into the drawing part of your comic project, you call a couple of your friends. You just realize some of your characters look exactly like them. Happens when you have such cool-looking friends, so you thought it would be nice to get their approval to use their likeness first. What trend from the early 2000s should come back already, only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool. People actually see wearing pants. Wearing pants. Wearing pants. What's your strongest asset on a first date? You taste like a pumpkin spice latte. You have strong yet graceful knees. You can transform into a tiger. Your eyes are soulless, almost as if they were 2 sexy, empty holes. So I do not have strong yet graceful knees. I am slightly physically disabled. I can, however, turn into a tiger. That is just a thing that I can do, in case you didn't know, chat. But now you do. Yeah, whoosh. I can't do it on camera because, you know, this isn't a lot of space right here and it takes a lot of energy, but it is a thing that I can do. Walking around the lobby, you see a flood of people coming in from the other areas. Crowd stampede. Trying not to panic, you remember what your yoga teacher taught you. When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow. You do, and the flow consists of the crowd trampling you. You still gain 2 boldness for braving the stampede. Later, you and April. See, I told you she was gonna show up. You and April take a stroll around the merch hall. You've done it a dozen times already, but now it's just you two, so it's almost kind of romantic.
Wow.
Oh, Station, look at the Vocaloid statue. Let's take a picture with it. April pulls her phone out to snap a selfie. But then she gets a call that makes her face turn white. She takes a deep breath before answering it. Hi, Mother. Why are you calling me? Good afternoon, darling. So I've done this scene before, and I can't unhear my friend voicing their mother. It's a whole thing. What a privilege to finally hear your voice. Are you aware that you've missed my last 6 calls? Sorry, I haven't been checking my phone much while I'm at the con. Is that so? I thought you were always on your phone managing that internet job of yours. I can hear the quotation marks over the phone, Mother. Good. Could you also hear my disappointment at you for leaving the circuit for whatever streaming Minecraft is? With all due respect, Mother, I really don't want to have this argument again. An argument requires 2 opposing viewpoints with some degree of validity, my dear. Be that as it may, I called you today to make sure you've registered your clown egg. Clown egg? Oh yeah! It's traditional for clowns to paint their signature makeup on an egg and submit it to the clown egg registry so no one copies your look. That's awful. I've never finished a playthrough, but I've seen this before and I still hate it. Why are you telling me that? Don't explain clowning to me, my dove. I'm not the one who dropped our noble craft for no discernible good reason. No, Mother, I was explaining it to Seishin. Who's that? It better not be some new lover of yours. You know, your father and I would never approve of you seeing a non-clown. If you're really beginning to, if you're really ready to begin courting, you should talk to me. I can arrange you a chaperone date with Buffalo from Circle de Pagelachi. What? You can't refuse the Buffalo? He smells like eggs and he moans when he breathes! Big yikes. You can't pursue April if she's unhappily married, so it looks like you need to show her mom that you're a viable suitor. But how? You've just the thing for this. Not long ago, you recorded and edited a video introduction for an 80s video dating service. It explains why you'd be a good lover. Call your friend Liam. He'll be happy to confirm that you are definitely a clown. Oh yeah. You open this up into a 3-way call and put Liam on the other line. What do you need, Seishin? Are you locked in the bathroom again? No, I was hoping you could tell April's mom what a clown I am. You want me to judge you to a total stranger? Oh, I thought you would never ask. So, Liam was it? Can you vouch for Seishin's clownishness? Indeed, as long as you define clown as one who commits acts of such buffoonery that you can't help but laugh, because otherwise you'll cry. Moreover, his sense of style is clownish to the utmost degree, but as your eyes all the way in the back row. You know Seishin can hear all this, right? That's fine. It's healthy for him to endure a bit of constructive criticism sometimes. The verbal brutality of this Liam person makes me trust them. And if they speak this well as Station, I suppose he's good enough for me.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mother. Thank you so...
Yes, you're welcome. Now away with you. I'm having a dinner party tonight and the rubber chicken still needs to be brined.
Oh, gotcha. Bye, Mother. Bye, Liam. Thank you so much for helping me deal with her, Station. How can I make it up to you? Oh, I know. I'll give you another favor to do for me.
You're the
Can you
best.
please take my clam and egg to the registry? Mother will kill me if I put it off any longer, but I'm scheduled to do a stream soon. Thanks.
She gives you the egg, keep making eye contact with it, kisses you on the cheek, and flounces off. You'll never wash your face again. You gain 2 charm and lose 2. Keep making eye contact with its blue-eyed stare. Well, I guess it's just you and me now, little buddy.
Nice and warm in here.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Creativity. But I want to do other stuff too. Here. We haven't gotten here. Are dating sims back? You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled "Are Dating Sims Back?" I mean, I was playing. I have played some of Date Everything. I guess say if you want to see that. I'll play it again. I don't mind. It's been a minute. The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says, They're not, because they never left to begin with. The audience goes crazy. Crazy for dating sims. You gain 2 smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool. This is also technically a dating sim, but there's so much hell that goes on that sometimes you can forget that. Then you, April, and Omen meet up with Liam to watch a panel he wants to see. Have you CC'd Richards? How email chains can boost performance while working with big teams in the video game industry. Get hype? I forgot that she only has 1 arm. I always forget that. Hey Liam, do you know what would be better than watching this? Ripping my other arm off. Thank you for your input.
Why'd you invite us to this, unique panel again?
Because it's terrible. And watching terrible things to complain about them is an intrinsic part of hipster culture. Oh, am I supposed to complain? Why did you not say that so sooner? This panel sucks! I had more fun counting my scabs in an Iron Maiden for 100 years than I am right now. Is that so? If you hate my panel so much, let's see you come up here and do it better. Oh, certainly! Come along, everyone!
I think he was being rhetorical.
That word cannot stop me because I do not know what it means. Come along. Omen drags April on stage. You come too, because you're always down for shenanigans.
Greetings.
Welcome to my panel, you pathetic worms. Today we are discussing, what are we discussing again? I wasn't paying attention.
Emails.
Oh. I do not know what an emails is. How about I just beat up Liam for the crowd's entertainment instead? I'll save this. The history of the email began in 1971 when the first email was sent by Ray Tomlinson.
You know what? Kick his ass, Omen.
There must be something other than violence you can do to save this stupid panel. But what? Reveal secret email sign-offs that will make everyone in the email chain know who's the email boss. Raise the stakes. Do an escapism act in which you try to escape an email chain while trapped in a water tank.
So,
Go to cool station. Many people fall back on tired sign-offs like sincerely, best wishes, have a good day. So mainstream.
Not me. Look at my sign-off. It's super original and very polite. Dear merch distributor, thanks for fixing that goofy error. I know the one job I hired you for can be hard. It was a pleasure not firing you today. 11 honks, April 1st.
That was a polite sign-off?
More polite than breaking his kneecaps, yes.
I must say, this emails shit seems pretty soul-sucking and tedious. Yes, the crowd agrees in unison. Then why do you do it? If I had to sign off on emails, I would not mince words. Something like, if you ever contact me again, I will fucking kill you dead. The undefeatable Omen. I mean, that would certainly send a message. Everyone in the audience decides to bring Omen's effective strategy into their own email chains. This results in mass layoffs in several industries. Look at your impact, Station!
You gain 2 charm and lose 2 boldness for your unsolicited panel.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Yeah, he's awake. Alright. I think we've been to all of them, so we can just kind of do whatever. You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with power, so you decide to test how many extra towels you can ask for before they tell you to stop. You manage to get 14 extra towels. Huh. What do you do with this many towels? You only need 1. Decide to build a towel fort in your hotel room. You gain 2 creativity from such a magnificent architectural endeavor. Sure. Oh my god. Whoa! You open the door of your hotel room with your shirt already halfway off, and immediately lock eyes with a man gagged and bound in a chair. He's seen our faces now, April. We have to kill him.
I know. I'm just trying to think of the cleanest way to do it.
What the fuck is going on in here?
So everyone's getting rid of him. Drowning, strangling. I want to get strangled.
Better question is, which one of us is doing the hit? It cannot be me. I have a redemption arc program meeting in the morning. They karma audit you for recent misdeeds at the door.
Well, I've got a reputation to protect. There's no fucking way I'm letting you watch me murder a guy and testify against me in court.
Okay, I have an idea. We each take a carving knife, wear blindfolds, and stab the air for a few minutes. When we remove the blindfolds, if we happen to find this man dead, there will be no way to know who killed him, and therefore no one to blame.
Well, I can't think of a better idea, so sure, let's do that.
You better step in before these 2 idiots wind up dead or in prison. Appeal to the only context in which kidnapping someone is okay. Make the kidnapped guy believe this is his bachelor party. Cover the kidnapped guy in whiskey so no one believes him. Then he goes to the police. Proceed to celebrate by getting shit-faced with the rest of the whiskey. This is his bachelor party. April rips off the duct tape off his mouth. It hurts to watch.
Surprise! We were hired to entertain you for your bachelor party. Hope you liked the prankster pre-show.
Yes, soon several bachelors will arrive for you to mingle with.
No, Omen, that's not what you do with these things.
What? Then why the fuck do you call it a bachelor party? Whoa, a bachelor party? Jeremy put you up to this, didn't he? That mad lad, where is he?
He'll be late, but he sent us. And now the real show begins.
April pulls out a unicycle and juggling pins from nowhere.
How does she keep doing that?
And starts doing a clownish dance routine.
Omen, help me out here.
Elman does what I can only describe as the emo kid at the middle school dance head bob. You help by pouring whiskey directly in the dude's mouth. A lot of it.
I do balloons too. This one's shaped like a penis. Look, it's also a hat.
Ah, cool. I think penises are the funniest thing in the world.
Lots of people do for some reason. And now it's time for the main event. Let's go.
She and Omen carry the tied up man outside and leave him there. Drunk, wearing a dick balloon hat. He starts asking passersby when Jeremy and the strippers will be here. But that's not your problem anymore. You, April, and Omen spend the night dancing and wearing dick balloon hats. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 fun.
Would you look at that?
I have no words for what has happened. Check out the games going on at the community zone, and you find an area dedicated to retro video games. Start by playing some N64 games, then you go further back in time and play the original Super Mario, where Mario is a dick. You round out your playing session by playing checkers in the royal game of You are your Mesopotamian gamer skills. Oh, sorry. The royal game of The royal game of your Mesopotamian gaming skills grant you 2 fun. There we go. You, Liam, Omen, and April are playing a game together where you're surrounded by monsters and suits with legal pads at the ready. Oh, when you're...
Hello. Are you 4 interested in participating in a focus group? Just sign these NDAs and we'll give you free candy.
Nope.
No. Why do you say it like that? No. No thanks. What, busy right now? He does not speak for me. I love candy and things which are free. Give it to me. Nobody can say no to free candy. You all sign the NDAs. Except Liam, but you just forge his signature and pocket his share of the candy. So we're here and we have the Warner Cinematic Universe. What are your opinions on the WCU? At what point did you start to lose interest in it?
So mainstream.
Asking when I lost interest implies that I ever had an interest in it at all. WCU movies are all cookie cutter, common denominator drivel. I liked them for a while, but sometimes a good thing has to die in order to stay good, you know?
Oh,
I have no idea what a
dull.
WCU is, but I already hate it. Excuse me? We're not going to do your job for you. Oh, yay! I love when random things suddenly become my problem. Well, all they said is that they needed new material. Not that it had to be good. Pitch a new cinematic universe to invest in. We're in the era of sequels and remakes. Do you know which iconic movie has none? The 1869 hit Train Pulling into a Station. We're due for a revival of Sophocles' bleak tragedies. Imagine a series of zany comedies of errors. I like Train Pulling into Station. Station.
I'm impressed.
That might be the greatest idea you've ever had. Is it though? Of course it is. Trains are fucking amazing. They were the hot new thing around the time I was tragically imprisoned. Surely now is the time to remind the world of trains' brilliance. Choo-choo, motherfuckers! But train pulling into a station didn't even have a plot. That's what makes it so great. No plot, no dialogue, just vibes. The train cinematic universe will reinvent what it means to be a movie. Whoops. What will the sequel even be called? Easy. Train pulling out of a station. Ooh, our consumer data has shown that our target demographic loves pulling out. Don't tell me you two are actually into this idea. No, April. Popular idol like yourself could easily land a starring role in Train Pulling Out of a Station. I'll book you an audition. You're going to be in a train movie, April? How exciting! Your career is finally taking off. Yeah. Lucky me. Looks like the TCU will soon be pulling into a theater near you. You gain 2 creativity, but lose 2 fun. It's shopping time! Welcome to my mystery shop, where fate is the choosing and you do the paying. Oh god, I'm so scared of these. I've had really bad things happen. Oh, we're like halfway through. That's insane. How long have we been recording? Pretty normal timeline for this, I'd say. Fun fact, I used to exclusively record at night. Honestly, like, later than I'm recording right now. So, if you ever look at my old videos and you're like, wow, this guy sounds tired. That's why. But here we are! Recording at night again. I have no idea when this is gonna be posted, I'm gonna be so for real. Okay. Please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good! That looks good! Every turn, the amount of your stats change randomly. Oh no. There, mystery solved. Come back if you feel like gambling again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I don't like that at all. I'm scared.
Make a cozy nighttime read.
Love is fickle, but at least you have your comic to rely on. Time to brainstorm. What's a red flag you can't let slide on a first date? They like street smarts. They don't own even a single cow, reducing the chances of having tasty chalky milk whenever you want. They happen to live in the sewers, which probably affects their personal hygiene. Their appealing cooking skills are a lie. So they're being controlled by a rat under their hat. No cows. Why haven't you finished that big project you told me you want to fuck a lot of people first? An ancient curse. Big Oil is pressuring you not to. They probably feel threatened by you. As I should. The creature living under your bed told you you should wait. You don't want to be rude to the bed creature. I really... Big Oil is pressuring us not to. I really like that, actually. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Boldness, boldness, boldness! Boldness! Woo! I'm so scared! Because, like, it could get better, but it could get worse. You're roaming around the lobby when a tiny little dude pulls your shirt and whispers, "Hey, need water. Important to stay hydrated." He offers you a bottle. You get so nervous about this social interaction that you temporarily forget how to properly use a bottle. You water yourself like an awkward little flower you are. You think the stranger is left confused. Maybe it's not so bad. What if the water was laced? Good thing you didn't manage to drink it like a normal person. You ain't too boldness for navigating a potentially dangerous situation. Right. Stop to chat with little April. Right! Which is what you've been calling the clown egg that April made the mistake of trusting you with. Okay, so I've seen the first interaction you get from this before, and nothing after. And that's why Cars 3 is the best installment in the franchise. You agree, don't you, little April? Hey, Station, who are you talking to? Huh? Nobody. Definitely not a smaller, more delicate version of you. Okay, silly goose. I wanted to ask you if you want to get a bite to eat, my treat. April 1st. Just the hardworking starlet we were hoping to see. What are you doing out here? You should be using your down to practice your signature. I was actually gonna get lunch with Station if it's okay with you, Miss Managers. Oh, him. Please don't tell me you two are on a date. Dating is a violation of your contract. Maybe that's a good thing? Why does it stop hurting? Never, silly. But you know, Marla, there might be a way to make April happy and make us money. If she dated another hot, trending musician, her popularity might go up. What? I can't date This isn't good. There's gotta be a way to put an end to April's manager's celebrity power couple scheme before it begins. You gotta sell yourself in the only language corporate shills understand. Dynamic PowerPoint presentation. PowerPoint, obviously. Thank God you already made one of these in case this sort of situation ever arose. You whip out your laptop and start the presentation. Tell me if this has ever happened to you. You're a career woman forced to manage a temperamental starlet who just can't keep it in her skirt long enough to do her job.
I'll kill you!
This better be gun station or you'll make the gun I keep in the skirt! You may be tempted to pacify your starlet by pairing her up with the latest vapid pop star. But I urge you to consider our new celebrity dating service instead. Just some random fucker trademark. Just some random fucker trademark. Only demands half the maintenance costs and it often accepts payments and just being happy to be here. Oh, like an unpaid intern. I like the sound of that. It would certainly be cheaper than renting out his music attention. Right. You don't think we just let you run off with our sweet, adorable financial asset without any oversight, did you? One, you know an awful April time. You're gonna be late duty for concert streaming yours, just probably because they later required by the way. Two, if you need for breakups, you'll be entitled to an hour money as soon as you make up some money. So, is anal still on the table then?
Sure. It's like they say, life's too short not to duel.
Hi, chat. After you agree to the rules and sign some contracts, April's managers finally leave you all
That
alone.
was cool.
Nice work covering for us back there. I guess I owe you a real nice lunch now, huh? The date's back on! Gain 2 creativity for your presentation, but lose 2 charm.
Take my hand.
I guess, yeah, if we go fast enough, that thing's never gonna take effect. You sit down and play a really complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass. Seasons change. Cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in a empty post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just kidding! You fell asleep! But what did you get to read them? But we did get to read the manual. It was too fun. Doug invited you to a competitive tarot card trading event? You don't trade those. You brought Omen and April along in the hopes they can provide some bartering muscle.
Golly.
Wow, this is a bit overwhelming. I don't even know who to trade with first. I didn't read all of that.
It's okay. Bartering for dummies is what it's called. They have names? I didn't realize the sequences had names. What? April Suitor. Wait, is April Suitor like the one where they kidnap someone? Panel takeover. April Suitor. It is. It's just like a quest line for April Suitor. That's cute. Right, bartering for dummies.
Wow, this is a bit overwhelming. I don't even know who to trade with first. I sure hope no one scams me.
Oh no.
Good day, my friend. I see you have a tarot reverse card. I'll trade you a pride card for it.
Why are we talking about my tarot cards? I have gay tarot cards. Whoops.
I don't know. Reverse cards are pretty rare, and pride cards are kind of weak.
Pride was weak before last September's expansion. Now they've countered all its debuffs and Pride's all the rage.
Oh yeah, last September's expansion. I'm definitely up to date on that. Okay, I'll trade you my reverse 4.
Perfect. Bye. Am I misunderstanding this bizarre situation, or did we just get scammed? Yes. I thought so. Worry not, Doug. Auntie Omen will fix it. Where did I put my stabbing knife? No! Don't stab him! An insulin overdose is much harder to convict. Jab him with the syringe! April, my dear, I love the way you pretend not to think.
I don't think murdering him would be very good sportsmanship. Maybe you could just teach me to be more confident borderer instead? You never seem to back down from a challenge.
That's certainly true. You're not gonna start today. What could Doug do to improve his bartering game? Clear communication is key. Just ask, are you scamming me? Just out of curiosity. Enroll in university to get a bachelor's degree in international trade. It has the word trade in it, so it should work. Now, are you scamming me?
That makes sense. Honesty is the best policy.
It's also a viable misdirection tactic. They will be so caught off guard by your candor that they will blurt out the truth.
There's the same guy from before. Let's test this out. I'll offer another trade.
Hey, pal. You wouldn't have a Wheel of Fate, would ya? I'll trade you the rules card for it.
I might. But first, I have a question. Are you scamming me, sir? Just out of curiosity.
You watch the scammer begin to sweat. You can see the eternal conflict waging within him, but he wilts under Doug's innocent gaze.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I am scamming you. Sorry.
Oh, I'll be honked! It actually worked!
Great. So, what do we do now?
Shit, we didn't plan that far ahead. Time to improvise. Apparently, Omen's version of improvisation is stabbing the guy in the stomach. Sorry, I panicked.
It's okay. He was trying to scam me. Stabbing him was basically self-defense.
Hungry.
Look at all that blood! Fuck, I'm craving steak. Totally random idea. You guys want to celebrate our victory by getting some food? Doug grabs the scammer's cards and you all leave.
April keeps turning and eyeing up the corpse, but you're too busy. Oh my god, is April a cannibal?
Would you look at that?
Sure. Ah! Ah! Whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! Holy shit! Look what we just looked into! Holy fuck! We need to plan better so that we're much faster next time. Smarts. So if we have... Yeah, we have another round here. So when it starts transitioning back, we're just gunning for the main stage. We're just booking it to the main stage. Oh my god. Near the merch hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, ask a wish, and Zoltar will grant it. Originality is not your strong suit, so you ask to be big. The machine spits out a ticket that says, your wish is granted. Keep walking around, waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy, two-charm butt. Wishes do come true. You're prowling the merch hall with Liam, April, and Omen when you nearly trip over an enthusiastic fanzine seller in the aisle. Do you have a craving for amazingly mediocre art? If so, buy one of my zines!
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. I only purchase mediocre art if it's deliberately mediocre for ironic purposes. Sorry, I can't. I'm saving the last of my money for something that I actually want to buy. It's something called Anything But Your Zine. Don't any of you care about supporting starving artists?
Goodbye.
No.
No.
I believe in the survival of the fittest. To the wolves with you. What about your quiet friend in the back? I bet he wants a zine. I bet he'd love to stop opening that menu. She's looking at you. Fuck, you're definitely the weakest link in the group. Your friends have the stamina to refuse her all day, but Sation? People pleaser extraordinaire. You're totally gonna cave. Okay, I'll buy a zine. Yes! One sold, 99 to go. I am so gonna break even today. Which zine will you choose? Everyone knows one's autistic taste is a great way to determine their identity. Maybe even their worth. Don't worry, Station. We're not gonna judge you for just whatever, silly little fanzine you buy. Not out loud, anyway. I was totally going to judge him aloud. Likewise, my judgments are just too good not to share them publicly. This simple transaction has turned into a desperate bid to impress your friends. Why does this always happen to you? Choose a zine wisely. Love Letters I Never Sent, a romantic zine based on the true story of the world's most unethical postman. Oh, most wanted. 30 thirsty portraits of the world's sexiest international criminals. Hey everybody, I mean your purchase, okay, bye! Seriously? I know about sexualizing murderers and ne'er-do-wells. Is it really sexualizing if they were sexy to begin with, Liam? Exactly. I'm both a murderer and a ne'er-do-well, and I find no problem in the fact that I am sexy. Leave Station alone. Yeah, leave Station alone! Your friends start flipping through the zine. They seem much more interested in it now that you forked over the money for it. Okay, wait, fuck, we're getting close to the end. Okay, but this one is just a hamburglar. How does stealing some burgers make you an international criminal? Well, according to this description, he also committed multiple war crimes. You know what they say, stealing burgers is a slippery slope into war crimes. Honk. I have the feeling that no one has ever said that. Shut up and read the next one, Liam. The Bloody Valentine, a boobalicious babe with a psycho killer smile. Her many crimes include credit card fraud, armed robbery, murder by firearm, and murder by balloon, just to quote a few. Bloody Valentine's true identity is unknown, but some crime-solving online communities have built theories that connect her to the niche internet micro-celebrity. It's April! Niche internet micro-celebrity my ass! What I mean is, we don't want to fry our brains by getting into bogus internet conspiracy theories.
April snatches the zine from Liam's hands and throws it in the trash. She then proceeds to light the trash on fire. She also buys all the other copies of the zine and throws them into the fire too. Whoa, look at all this fire! Makes me crave some hot barbecue! Let's look at some hot barbecue and forget about this forever! April is being super suspicious, but then again, this is barbecue we're talking about. You lose 2 charm, but gain 2 fun from choosing the zine about hot people. Okay. Woo! Dude, if we can keep those fucking stats. You sit down on the main stage to learn about your favorite art form. Anime! Specifically, a ranking of the best anime butts. Some of the choices are intriguing. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses. But in the end, you've learned more about the panelists' fetishes than anime. But that ass-centric knowledge still grants you 2 smarts. Now you, April, and Nico are in line to get autographs from Rush Richards, geek rock musician extraordinaire. Nothing can possibly ruin this day. I come bearing bad news, everyone. Rush Richards has failed to show up. No! Today is ruined! Fear not. He's instructed to handle it, so I paid a drunkard $1.50 a hot dog to sign autographs in Rush Richards' place.
That is a choice.
That sure is a creative solution, isn't it? How strange this new life is, that I find myself playing the hero for a change. And does that drunk guy know how to mimic Rush Richards' signature? I don't know. I saw him doing a pretty good air guitar impression in the parking lot, so I deemed him, as they say, legit. Sounds legit to me. Arigato, men-senpai. Yep, it's the perfect solution. Until the real Rush Richards shows up saying his limo was late. Sir, will you get out of my chair? You're getting day old tequila smell soaked into the fabric. Who gives a shit? I'm not moving until I get my hot dog. Half a hot dog. I'm sorry, but you can't be here. These people are here to get an autograph from Rush Richards. That's me, not you. Big whoop, bub. I'll give everyone here 2 autographs tonight. Shot of tequila. Whoa, 2 rushes. It's like I'm seeing double. Oh, you know who's the real one? You know what Rush Richards looks like, right? Because he's nothing like that other guy. Stop trying to take my heroic moment away from me. I already solved the situation. I will not unsolve it. The drunkard stays. What a pickle. In Rush Richards' favor, he's actually Rush Richards. But the drunk guy's giving out free tequila. Who should get to say? Soobs. Soupy girl. You gotta behave yourself, pumpkin. Let the audience decide by subjecting Rush Richards and the drunkard to the oldest popularity test ever. Fuck, marry, kill. You're all here for an autograph session, so it only makes sense that whoever has the prettiest signature gets to be the celebrity. You give Rush Richards and the drunks some headshots to sign and sit back and do your favorite thing. Pass judgment. No matter what happens, I just hope both competitors have fun. You have to win, Rush! I can't live in a world where famous Rush Richards and the drunk both hand in their final signatures. You and your friends study them, and after much deliberation, you decide, Subi, no. Subi. Both of these are ugly and illegible. Wait, look! The drunkard drew a penis next to his signature. And testicles, too. So?
Penis.
Penis. Well said, Omen-senpai. The penis is funny and kawaii. It's got... Then we are decided. The drunkard stays, and may he draw an appropriate anatomy on all of Rush Richards' headshots for generations to come. Okay, glad we solved that. Jeez, I guess Jaga's fame is fleeting. I'll probably be replaced by a drunkard one day, too. Everyone's jazzed to get their autographs. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 fun.
Oh, it's toasty out here.
April. Her past. My past. Wanna know how I met Doug? That's surely a story of the past.
Sure.
I'd love to hear that.
Great, so Doug and I go way back. We used to go to the same high school. Back then, when I was 13 or 14, I would have the worst nervous breakdowns ever.
Yikes.
I can imagine. Being 14 is not easy.
Nah, you can't. They were nasty. Nowadays, I only have one or two every now and then, but back then, big yikes. It was super embarrassing. So there was this one day I accidentally unplugged my earplugs during class, right?
That's not good. Why does it say earplugs when it should say earbuds? Anyway.
That's an understatement, Station. All of a sudden, my phone started banging music out loud for the whole class to hear. Worst of all, it was some J-rock song, so I was basically outing myself as a weeb. You could see the judgment in everyone's eyes. I was losing it. I wanted to die so bad. But then Doug, being the big nerd he is, got excited when he realized it was the opening to an anime he loved. He said it out loud, all hyped, so the class started laughing at both of us. We were still the butt of the joke that day, but we were the butt of the joke together. And that makes anything more bearable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
From that day on, I felt a bit less like a weirdo. And a bit less alone. We stuck together ever since.
That's so friggin' nice. I hope we can make you feel like that one day.
You?
I don't think so.
You're one big weirdo. If anything, you sometimes make me think that being a weirdo can be a good thing, you silly goose. Like, I'd totally be the butt of the joke with you any day. I could learn a thing or two from the master of being the butt of the joke.
April.
Just kidding! Honk!
Encouraged by her words, you share with April some of the most legendary times where you the butt of the joke. She almost chokes from laughter, which makes you fuzzy inside. That's cute! Oh fuck, wait. No, it's a comic. It's a comic and then we have our last day.
The perfect coffee table comic.
And right now, we need smarts the most, so we're gonna want the stage. We'll see. We'll see when we get to... Okay, it's fine. We'll see. Before you know it, the con's almost over, and it's time to push the finishing touches on your comic. Bringing it home with one last brainstorming session. What's legal but should be illegal? Telling people Santa isn't real. People deserve magic in their lives. Getting a tattoo of someone else's mom. Just get a tattoo of a skull. It's cooler, and you can always pretend it's the skull of someone else's mom. Misusing internet slang. If you're not in on the joke, don't even try. Stealing someone's identity. Nothing is as attractive as being yourself, except maybe being someone more attractive. I gotta rethink this one, because it's so strange. Underrated activities for a third date. Punching cherry trees until they blossom, just for you and your date. Practice for the test you gotta pass to get your kissing license. It's a thing! Studying contraception. He'll look responsible while also hinting that you wanna fuck. Reading chapter 53 from Dawn... I don't know how to pronounce that. Kissing license. That's totally a thing. That's so for real. Okay. Main stage. Whew. Phew. Creativity's next, which is the hotel. Unless that changes. We'll see. You grab a seat at the main stage where a panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Apparently, they should be color coordinated, have a distinct personality, and also a cool name like Kratos, Luigi, or Seishin. You learn you to make an awesome player character. Then you have self-knowledge equals 2 smarts. Later, you and April's clown egg are having one of your now frequent heart-to-heart chats. No, we're supposed to... Can I tell you a secret, little April? I think I'm really starting to like Big April. And this might be crazy, but I think she might like me, too. You can't tell her, okay? Not even with the telepathic connection I'm convinced you two share. Then your alarm goes off. April's done with work for the day. You stuff little April in your pocket and run up to meet with her big sister. The relationship I have with this egg is really weird.
Hi, cutie pie.
Aww! Subi! Stop!
Hi, Station. It's great to see you. What do you want to do now that I'm free?
Whatever you feel like. I just hope nobody tries to split us up this time.
Gosh, same. How crazy would it be if it happened again? Who would even try to come between us now? A jealous ex? Or maybe... the government?
Okay, now it's gonna happen.
Well, anyways, I was thinking we could...
It's me, Nico.
Hey, April. I've been looking all over for you. I met this guy that you have to date. Huh? Since when do you like playing matchmaker, Nico? Since right now. Meet my new friend and your soulmate, Serpentino. Hola, my sweet tropical flower. Let me wrap myself around your gorgeous, delicate throat.
You're joking, right?
I would never joke about the true love between a clown and a sexy snake.
Damn, little April. Should've known there'd be another bump in the road to making Big April mine.
What the heck, Station? Oh, I wanted to, okay? I wanted to. I don't know why I didn't. Instead, you're just talking to it? That's so creepy. This seems like a bad time. Servantino and I can just come back later.
Yikes. The psychosexual attachment you formed with little April seems to be freaking out Big April. Is there any way you can smooth this over and still get the girl?
Subi.
Explain to April that this isn't creepy at all because you collect painted eggs that look like all of your friends. Explain to April that you can never abandon something as precious as an egg she laid.
What?
What? Fuck. What do you say? Sure.
What?
Yeah, it's my thing. Check it out. This is little Liam. Tell him all my cringiest opinions the big Liam couldn't handle.
Where did you get this? Did Liam also ask you to register it at the clown registry?
Oh.
That would make sense. Liam is a bit of a clown.
Actually, each egg has its own unique zany story of how it came to join my collection. Like little Zoe here. I found her at my mother's best friend's I found her at my mother's best friend's chiropractor's estate sale, which she held after her rocky divorce with the warlock.
Whatever.
Is this story gonna be long?
Okay, I get it. You want to get to the good stuff, so here she is. Ta-da! Little April, the crown jewel of my Iggy collection.
Now there's a compliment I never thought I'd get.
Of course. Just look at the delicate shell, that smooth, bulbous chin. Little April's the belle of the breakfast ball. Still, I should have taken her to the clown registry, and I'm sorry for that. I just got too excited. I'll take her over there with you right away.
It's okay, you goober. I forgive you. We really do need to take this egg to the registry. But since you like it so much, I'll paint a new April egg for you to keep.
Wait, you painted this?
Yes? What did you think?
I couldn't avoid saying that she laid the egg. I couldn't escape it. It was unavoidable. I thought you laid it. Yep, that is the appropriate expression to have.
You're such a silly goose.
Station, you silly goose. She kisses you on the cheek. Yeah, crisis averted. You're getting too fun. Oh shit. Creativity, the hotel.
Would you look at that?
Fuck, we still have, what, two more. I guess, let's see. Charm. We can go here next. You're chilling in your hotel room when suddenly a man dressed as a rat breaks in. He runs around while yelling, I'm the rat, look at me, the rat! Then he leaves as confusingly as he came. You have reception to complain. Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. Apologies, sir, we can compensate you with 2 creativity. Fuck it, you'll take that. Sometime later, you and April are chilling in the hotel room watching the original Godzilla movie together. Oh my god! Look at her!
I love this part. Don't tell anyone, but I had a huge crush on the kaiju when I was a kid.
You reach for your drink at the same time April leans forward, resulting in your hand brushing against her thigh. No. Am I gonna get through filming all of this just not to be able to post it because it's too much?
Ooh.
So embarrassing.
Don't apologize. I think your balloon mascots are endearing, actually. And, and a bit terrifying, but sure, endearing is the adjective you're going with.
Oh, thanks.
If I
Had to have these mascots. I'm glad my agency let me pick balloon animals. They're very important to clown culture, you know. Maybe I could show you how to make one?
This feels like a really weird innuendo. Yeah, I love that. April gets a balloon and positions herself. Whoa. Whoa there, April. Positions herself behind you, guiding your hands through the motions.
You want to blow in enough air to inflate it, but not so much that you pop it immediately.
I should have put more thought into this before recording this video. The first Monster Prom, which I had made a video on, felt far more tame.
You're such a silly goose.
I should have known better than to romance April.
Twisting here to make the snout and here to make the legs. No, over here. You're... Ah!
No, chat.
Bad chat.
Thanks. You want to keep it?
Sure, you know. Exchanging balloon animals was a form of clown courtship back in the day.
Well, in that case, where's my balloon animal?
Oh my. My mother would kill me if she knew I was exchanging balloon animals out of wedlock. But yeah, I'll make you one. What do you want it to be?
A balloon shape that encapsulates all of April's feelings about you. Boobs. The balloon. This one.
Let me think. Should I make a... No. What about... Oh, got it!
Grabs a new balloon and blows it up. You wait for her to make some sort of shape, but she just hands it to you.
Here you go. What do you think?
You were expecting her to make something more complicated than a single oblong balloon. It's a dick joke. It's nice. Is it a worm?
Oh.
It's a dick joke.
I thought it'd be funny.
Oh, I see. So this is like your balloon boner. You and April share some intense eye contact. No. Damn it. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I'm totally fine. Sorry, but I gotta go to the bathroom right
I don't know that I can post this. I don't think that I can post this. Near the merch hall, you find a gotcha shop. Put in a coin and you get a real buff duck. Random, but cool. Put in another coin. You open the gotcha and there's a letter. Please help us. We buff ducks are imprisoned in these bowls by the gotcha master centuries ago. It all began when... Nope. We don't need to read in there. And you're already bored. You get another gotcha ball and it's another buff duck. Cool. Take 2 charm. Later, you meet up with April. Do I want to talk to April? Oh, you're laughing and chatting over Sundays.
Oh, you silly goose. You have ice cream on your face. Here, I'll get it.
April grabs a napkin and wipes your face. She finds a stubborn spot on your forehead and starts What?
Dang, I can't get it off. See you an ice cream? Looks like a red dot.
No.
Suddenly, April tackles you to the floor. It's pretty hot. It feels hot when a speeding bullet explodes the head of... What?! What?! What happened?!
I'm so sorry. I think you've been in one too many of my romantic crime stories or something. That's not great because my agency contractually obligates me to act single in public. And the more immediate danger is that some of my fans are actually kind of wild and they'll try to kill you if they think we're dating.
So was a fan of yours who shot at me?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you. It sure makes life exciting.
You'd be more concerned if you weren't stuck on the fact that you've gotten so close to April that people think you're dating. Nice! Still, you can't be your partner if you get sniped. You better think of a better way to protect yourself. Hide in April's ridiculously small car until nightfall. You'll avoid potential murder and you'll get to be cramped together. You have an adorable baby on you at all times. She'll look emotionally ready for commitment. And if you see the sniper's red dot, you can block you. I'm not gonna get a baby killed. Good idea. April leads you to her car, and it's impossible to overstate how small it is. It makes a sedan look like a studio apartment. Sorry, it's so tight in here. So, how's your con experience been? God, we still have one more of these to do. I guess we'll go to the... No, we did the hotel. We did the hotel. Boldness. I guess. Good. I liked all the panels, and now I can cross survive an assassination attempt off my bucket list. It's really nice getting closer to you. Oh, thanks. Bet you didn't think we'd be getting this close, did ya? No, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to touch your butt. It's just so cramped in here. You can touch my butt.
My butt, actually. Oh, mine.
Can you get out of the car, please? I can be alone with my friend here.
What? I have to leave. What's Bozo gonna say?
That's at that moment you realize April's seat warmers aren't actually on. She's been sitting on someone's lap this whole time. Sup? Love smelling your detergent, by the way. Where is it? How long have you been... Wait, Station, is that you braiding my hair? I was about to ask you the same thing about my hair. Your name is Station or April first. Get the fuck in the car! So much grumbling and muffled swearing. 10 clowns crawl out of from God knows where and leave. Sorry about that. I rent this car with a group of other clowns. You know, this economy. But hey, at least we're actually alone now, so if you accidentally put your hand on someone's butt, it'll definitely be mine. You like those odds? You ain't too fun hanging out with April in her tiny car all day, but lose to your chart. Got it! You're walking around the lobby when you suddenly hear, look, it's Station! When you turn around, nobody's looking at you. Maybe somebody else. Somebody who's cosplaying at you. When did you get famous? Are you part of a beloved video game franchise? More importantly, did that guy steal your clothes? There are too many questions in your head right now. Here, you'll need 2 boldness to go on with your life without asking them. Okay, we're almost... I'm gonna have to, like, look if I can post this. All of my stuff is already not for children, but, like, A while later, you visit a nearby bodega to buy a battery for your camera. On your way back to the con, you hear someone calling you. Psst! Hey, Station! You look around, but no one's there. Weird. Don't be here, Station! April, what are you doing down there? April, what are you doing in the sewers? Never mind that. I'm just here doing typical clown stuff. Honk honk. So, do you want any help getting out? No way! I need to stay here for 4 or 5 more hours. Why? Station, always with the silly questions. No, the real question is, what's a fun activity to kill time? You never been in the sewers, but you're an expert on wasting time. Help April while she waits to do whatever it is she's doing. You know what they say, sewer rats are just new friends waiting to meet you and possibly bite you. This might be your best chance to practice your writing skills by replying to all those emails April left unanswered because she was going to reply later. Well, that's boring. You have a point. There's a lot of unfriendly sewer rats down here. Better make fast friends before they start acting unfriendly.
Hi, cutie pie.
Those whispers. Hi, cutie pie. Those whiskers look great. Ow! I can punch you through, you squeaky little shit! You hear a weird sound, like the tearing of skin. She's eating the rats! Yeah, more like it! Bounty rat girl, the very offspring! Huh, not bad. Tastes like chicken. See what I'm capable of, you little bastards! Yeah, that's better! Worship your new rat queen! I'd better leave you to your business. 4 hours later, you meet April, finally above ground. Hey, Station! Can't thank you enough for your idea! I have lots of tiny friends now, and their sharp little teeth might prove useful one day. You're welcome, I guess. In fact, I got you a little something to thank you. Here it is! April gives you some meat on a stick. You never guess it, but there was a skewer shop in the sewer. Try it. Thanks. What do you know? It does taste like chicken. You gain 2 charm for your faith and friendliness with rats, but leaves 2 creativity. That's it. Obviously, April. Yes. Oh yeah, our comic! Finally, the art gang gathers around to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Whoa! Everyone Wants to Kiss Me on the Mouth is set to be the next harem sensation. Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city in search of a pair of fancy city pants that complement her pumpkin butt. Little does she know that what she'll find is love. Due to fate and precarious state of the economy, she'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates. The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's inexplicable ability to transform into a tiger. There's the buff ever horny Morty, quiet handsome Mimi, seductive breathtaking Milo, and many more. As if this wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to to urban life's most puzzling aspect: its lack of cows. Yep. I would say that it doesn't have many cows. Ah, poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors. But she can't decide who to reciprocate for one big reason. Big Oil is pressuring her not to decide. Only one thing is clear. There will be lots of kissing on the mouth. Milo, you're back. I thought you were so mad at me after I got a tattoo of your mom while I was drunk.
Jack, I could never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I've always wanted to tell you.
Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower! You swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth till we passed our final kissing exam! I mean, yeah. When I realized that maybe Jacqueline should have some say in that, and also, fuck you! Hey guys, what's happening out here? And also, fuck you! This is a secret ending? Of course it is. Of course it is. You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite clown to go to the con after party with you. The after party, huh? I'm surprised you're not inviting little April. Nah, I put that phase behind me now. That's good, because I do really like you.
Honk honk.
So how about I pick you up at 8? Honk honk. Yes! We did it, old friend! The after party was great, but the end of the night was even better. I don't think I can post this. April took you back to her place and showed you a good time in her balloon room. It was a sight to behold. In a way, you're grateful for all the hoops you had to jump through to date her, since they led to this night of warm, balloony bliss. Soon after the con was over, you and April went together to give little April to the clown egg registry. It was a tearful farewell. Honk honk. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made, not growing apart, meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said we didn't feel a bit sad to leave that all behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there, with us. And with that came a truth that, to this day, we hold close to our hearts. No matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that gives us much warmth. That makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
We will be forever like this, always feeling free. You better believe that you can always count on me. Come and
I don't know
you'll see
how much editing is going to be required to be allowed to post
we
this.
were meant to find each other.
A new plotline. You can now call Sawyer. You unlocked a new outfit for April. New comic genres. New blind box figurine.
This is gonna need to be, like, really heavily edited if I want to post it, I think. Wow.
And that was MonsterCon. That is my first full playthrough. And if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. But at the end of the day, all that really matters is I will be seeing you next time.